Hey everyone, this is just a quick review I wanted to do about the Incipio feather. Went ahead and received it the other day, and been using the CDO Inno case with the holster for probably about 3 months now. Let me go ahead and grab that so you guys can take a look at it. Here's the CDO. Let me put that in for you guys. This is the CDO and this is the holster that I've been using. I mean, most of you guys know how the CDO is. It's a great case. It's slim. It's form-fitting. I like it because it works with the holster itself. But I just wanted to try out the Incipio feather, see how that worked for me. So received it the other day, and I really like it. It's very slim. I don't know if you guys can see that. Shooting this on the Kodak ZI6 HD. It's a very slim case. For the most part, it's probably my favorite case now. I know you guys seen a lot of It's Me Morpheus's reviews, and he's kind of inspired me to go ahead and go record some of these videos and do my own little takes on these cases. But yeah, the Incipio feather, I really like it. Got my iPhone. Always had some sort of case on it since launch. Had the best skins ever on the back. Right now it's kind of had a lot of fingerprints on it, but still got the best skins ever front on it on there. It's a pretty good job for the most part. But yeah, let me go ahead and put that Incipio on there. I went ahead and bought this from my gear store. Took the request of It's Me Morpheus and went ahead and bought this. Got it in about 2-3 days. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on so you guys can see how it looks. And for the most part, like you guys can see, it's a very flimsy, small, thin case. I mean, you can hear the sound. It's like a aluminum, like a piece of tin. It's very thin. For the most part, it's very easy to put on. As you may have seen in some of the videos, you just kind of slide it in sideways and just snap it right in. Very easy to use, very easy to put on. I mean, it adds like no bulk to it. Still has chrome showing around the front. I mean, I like that look. I mean, I had the CDO, and it covered the bezel. I mean, some people may like that, but I like the look of the bezel. And it feels like nothing's in your hand whatsoever. It's the slimmest case I've seen, and I've bought a lot of cases. And you can probably tell just by looking at the top how thin that is and how close that is to the on the camera. It has no thickness whatsoever. And aside from that, it works with my CDO holster. It's not much movement at all, since it's almost just slightly thinner than the CDO. It fits in there perfectly. And I really like this holster. I really wanted something very slim that I could put on a holster and just kind of throw it on my belt. And this has kind of been the perfect case for me, actually. It's turned out to be the best case I've owned, and I've owned a lot of cases. I've owned the Capsule Rebels, the Neos, the Colors line, and this is my favorite out of all the cases I've owned. I even compared to the sliders are even noticeably thicker than the feathers. You can just hold them in your hand and you can tell. And you guys can see that. That adds no bulk. The chrome itself actually comes up above the actual case. I mean, I mean it's not gonna be as secure as a Rebel if you drop it or something like that, but it's meant for the person that wants minimal protection, likes the look of the iPhone itself, and doesn't want to add much to it. Aside from that, I mean, most people want to compare it to other cases. Like I said, I do have the CDO, and I really recommend the case as well. People who want that Apple logo in the back, it is a real nice case as well. And I still rock it every now and then. I'll throw it on there. My wife has one as well. She has the pink rose CDO. But for the most part, you know, I like this inner lining. I wish the Incipio had something like this. Yeah, but I mean, it's comparable, but I like the Incipio better for now. You know, that worked for me for a while. And for the most part, I don't know if you guys want to see the comparisons side by side, but I mean, even the CDO, which is noticeably thin.
Celtics Cavaliers, right?
Sorry guys, I had to cut that off for a second, but yeah, I mean, I really like this case, and for $17.99, I think it's a steal. Most people pay about, I don't know, was it $35 for a power support air jacket, and I believe that's a rip-off. I mean, this Incipio, I paid $17.99 for it, and I used a 10% coupon for It's Me Morpheus, and it comes with, not only does it come with the case itself, but you get the 2 screen protectors, and you get some sort of microfiber. Not this one. This one came with my spec case, my satin for my aluminum MacBook, but it's similar to that, maybe a little bit smaller than this one, but you guys know, you've seen them. And yeah, if you've been on the fence about it, I definitely say run out and buy it if this is the type of case you're looking for. And I really like it. Works with my holster. And I don't like giving ratings either, but I mean, if I got this CDO and I consider this a 9.5, I mean, this would be, you know, right up there, if not a 10 in my book. I mean, a lot of people say, yeah, 10 is perfect, and nothing's perfect, but in my opinion, this is a perfect case, so I'm gonna give it a 10 in my book, and until I can use something else that'll convince me otherwise, this will be the case that I rock for a while. So just want to put this quick review up there for those wondering about the Incipio Feather. There's some out there on the YouTube, but wanted to give my opinion on the in-depth, as in-depth as I could go. But guys, go ahead and pick it up, and you use that 10% coupon at my gear store, and you put in It's Me Morpheus, I believe, and it's 10% off any purchase. So there it is, the Incipio Feather, and see you guys later.